Hello there. Theresa May went to the House of Commons today and continued to push her ruinous Brexit In Name Only deal. After managing to twist arms and get cabinet endorsement last night, Mrs May declared to MPs in the House today that backing her Brexit deal would be in the national interest. And trying to scare them all into supporting it, she said that it was either her Brexit deal, a no-deal Brexit, or risk no Brexit at all. And that last bit received a lot of whoops of encouragement from what is mainly, of course, a House of Remain backing MPs. That statement did raise eyebrows and worries amongst the Brexiteers though, but the Lib Dem leader Vince Cable leapt on it, saying in a press release this afternoon, "The PM too has acknowledged now that there is a choice between no Brexit and no deal if her plans fail. Recent events have shifted a people's vote from being possible to becoming probable. We must prepare to win the argument in the country. There is still time to exit from Brexit." Well, he would say that, wouldn't he? And while Theresa May spoke, the number of government resignations ratcheted up, with resignation counts so far being 8. Northern Ireland Minister Shailesh Vara, Downing Street Director of Legislative Affairs Nikki DaCosta, Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab, Department of Works and Pensions Secretary Esther McVeigh, Brexit Minister Suella Braverman, PPS to Education Ministers Anne-Marie Trevelyan, PPS to Justice Ministry Ranil Jayawardena, and just recently the Tory Vice Chair Riemann Chishta, who says he cannot support the government's Brexit plans and also says he is shocked and disappointed at the government's lack of leadership over the Asia Bibi case. It will be interesting to see if ministers like Andrea Leadsom or Penny Mordaunt follow suit. And you have to wonder about Liam Fox. After all, this deal of Theresa's appears to make his international trade post a bit redundant, doesn't it? Although Theresa May did receive some support in the House, she did come under fire from her own backbenchers, from the likes of Peter Bone and the leader of the Tory European Research Group, or ERG, Jacob Rees-Mogg. With Rees-Mogg saying, with a very passionate voice, that what the PM said and what the PM did were two different things, and asked the PM the question, was it therefore time for him to submit his own letter of no confidence in her? As all my right honourable friend says and what my right honourable friend does no longer match, should I not write to my right honourable friend the member for Altrincham and Sale West, he asked, referring to Graham Brady, the chairman of the Tory Party 1922 committee, who holds all the letters of no confidence in his safe. And just as Mrs May was in the House trying to sell her fatally flawed Brexit in name only deal to MPs, the UKIP deputy leader Mike Hookham MEP called her pronouncements barefaced lies and said that with her proposals the UK would be locked into EU servitude in perpetuity. It's no wonder Michel Barnier is bragging that he has broken Britain, he said. Coming hard on the heels of Theresa May's statement was a lambasting from Jeremy Corbyn. Although of course all he was saying, as far as I could see, is that Labour would like to take over the talks and tweak a few things to keep the UK inside a permanent customs union anyway. And John McDonnell, the Shadow Chancellor, also said afterwards that if we can't get a general election, yes, we will keep a people's vote on the table. So I'm not sure of the attraction of changing the colour of the government from blue to red, that by the looks of things would not actually change anything much at all. No, actually I think it would end up being an even far worse snafu. Anyway, Jacob Rees-Mogg held a meeting of the ERG and asked for them to all submit their letters of no confidence in Theresa May, and also submitted his own letter to Graham Brady, afterwards giving a press conference explaining his reasoning and the problems with the PM's Brexit proposals. Rees-Mogg also said he was not putting his name forward to stand for leader of the party. Now, when listening to Dominic Raab speaking to the BBC after his resignation, it became clear to me that he had little to really do with the PM's Brexit proposals. How can a man who was supposedly central to the deal being formulated suddenly say he can't support it and that the PM should find someone who can? Unless they've had very little or nothing to do with it in the first place, of course, and were just expected to toe the line and flog it to an unwitting public. Seems like he was treated in the same way as his predecessor in the post, David Davis. But the scuttlebutt is that Raab could be replaced by Michael Gove, with reports saying he has been offered the job. The trouble for the PM is that this is further reported that Gove has said he will only take the job if he can do the negotiating. Now, as far as I can tell, that is not what Theresa May's Brexit secretaries are for, so she might not end up appointing him anyway. On a final note, I will just point out that from today's political wrangling, we can see that the Lib Dems want the UK inside the EU as a full member, the Labour Party wants us in a permanent customs union with the EU, and the majority of Tories want us in a non-permanent customs union with the EU that has no end date. At the end of the day, there is only one party that has the avowed aim of leaving the EU fully and completely, and that, of course, is the UK Independence Party. A cross in any other box is a wasted vote as far as Brexit is concerned. So please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.